And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the New York Mets taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming your way next. Almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Andre Palante. And Chris, he seems a lot more comfortable pitching here at home than on the road, right?
Leading off
Indeed,
the afternoon
Boog, and there can be several factors, whether it's just sleeping in your own bed, being around your family, going to your favorite restaurant before you come to the ballpark. I don't know what it is for him, but the numbers are clear that he's been dominant in this place. The only frustration is you see how good he is at home, and if you're a teammate or a coach, you're looking and saying, hey, if you can be almost as good as that on the road, you're going to have a great year, and we're going to win more ball games.
Here's a Mets lineup now. And a big factor for them in recent games, Pete Alonso.
He's one of the better home run hitters in the league this year.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. He flexes his power with that swing. His second homer of this series. It's 1-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Out there to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
That one ripped. Walker ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And next for the Mets, Brett Bryant.
Brett Bryant.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
And that one is lifted. He's been outstanding.
Well, you just take a look at the numbers. ERA in the low ones. He's clearly been one of the best pitchers in the league this year. I mean, just dynamic stuff. It's electric as well as it comes through the zone. Hitters trying to figure out what he's doing. So hard to think with. And the only bad thing for him is that your ERA can really only go up. It's hard to take it down lower unless you throw a shutout. So we'll see what he's got in this one.
Soto gets under it. Makes the grab. 2 down. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
Batting third, the first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
The next offering misses. 2-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Way out front for strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And we're back.
Leading off
Now
the
it's the
Mets,
DH, Starling Marte.
Marte.
Hit in the air, right field. Nootbaar moves under it. Drops into the glove. And there's one down. And now it's Jose Siri. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
This one in the air, center field. 2 away.
Batting it, the second baseman, Luis Angel
Acuna getting ready to hit. Acuna went deep in his most recent game. On the ground to short. Win. On the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out. Nothing doing for the Mets, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here in St. Louis, here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. Got him. That K is his third of the game.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Siri in position. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Batting sixth, the center fielder,
Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. Fly ball to right. Soto gets under it. Brings it in. And that is that. We played 2 innings. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Luis Torrens.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Nootbaar moves under it. Corrals it. And there's one away. And now it's Frankie Lindor. We talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Walker sizes this one up. 2 away now.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
In the air, center field. Walker settles under this one. Hauls it in to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mets 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 1 out, bases empty. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
One down, base is empty. And there's a ball.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Siri in position. Nabs it. That's out number 2.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Michael
Hellman. Next up for the Cardinals. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground to the left, Lindor. In plenty of time to first. That's the inning. And down in order go the Cardinals. And it remains 1-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Alonso.
Up the middle, win. That makes 8 batters set down in a row.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Got him to chase one above the zone there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. See you later. All muscle to center field. His 12th of the season. It's 2-0. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an
And here is Brett Bryant. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there. And out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
On the run, throw to first, and they get the out.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Next to hit, Jose Siri. Yeah, that's fouled off. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Contreras under it, and he's got it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And down on strikes he goes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here's the left fielder, Brendan Donovan. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Soto gets under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Wilson.
2 down, base is empty. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Got it. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. It's the Mets 3 and the Cardinals nothing. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Kyle Leahy.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So next, Luis Angel Acuna. Line to left. Donovan hooks it away for the out, and there's one down. Luis Torrens up now for the Mets. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Zach Thompson, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Fernandez also throwing. Lifted in the air, right center field. Hellman has a beat on it. Squeezes it. And there's two down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
This one smoked. Could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Really good. Swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Juan Soto. Now a screamer into the outfield. Walker makes the catch, and that is that. Mets lead one, but they lead at 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now up for St. Louis, Nolan Arenado. Puts it in the air out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now
Alec Burleson
the
takes it
designated
now.
hitter, Alec Burleson.
In the air, left field, Bryant. And makes the grab. And there are two down. Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Lindor makes the catch, inning over. It's down quietly. They trail it here 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso. Alonso recently taking home Player of the Month honors. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Walker brings it in. And there's one down. And now it's Mark Vientos.
Now batting.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. That one fouled off, 2-2. Ripped to short. Throws to first in time. That's out number 2. Brett Bryant up now for the Mets.
Brett Bryant.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field, and it falls, and that extends the inning.
The batter, the designated hitter, Starling
Marte up to hit. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So digging in, Jose Siri. And a swing and a miss. Bryant on second. Marte at first. 2 out of the inning. Out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third. So it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle.
Pitching for the Cardinals.
So they're all loaded up. Stepping in, 64. Luis Angel Acuna.
Ryan.
Here comes the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that's the 3rd out. And the Redbirds bullpen comes through. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Mets 3 and the Cardinals nothing. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Fouls 1 away and now 3-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. In danger of losing the perfect game here. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm. Put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
The second baseman.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Michael Hellman. The Cards hitless so far in the game. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Oh, he brought it back. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still down 3-0. New inning getting started. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Luis Torrens. And that one fouled off. Now fly ball to right center. Nootbaar in a dead sprint. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
The batter, the shortstop, Francisco.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Nootbaar going back on this one. And that one is off the wall.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan
Soto now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Ground ball right side. Hellman. The throw to first. They get the out on Soto.
Now batting.
Here's Pete Alonso.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed. Clearly a sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. So 1 hit is all they get. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Mets 3 and the bottom of the inning. And now the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Late with the swing there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. And it's gone. Goes the perfect game of the homer. It's 3-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. It's singing. It tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Wilson Contreras now at the plate. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. A solo shot. 3rd home run of the season. It's 3-2.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch.
And here comes the Mets. A.J. Minter gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a miss struck him out. 2 away. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. JoJo Romero.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the catch for the out. 1 down. Now the left fielder, Brett Bryant. 1 down, base is empty. On the ground to 3rd. 2 out.
Got him.
The batter, number 6.
Here's Starling Marte.
Starling.
2 down, nobody on. Marte. And we're in the top of the 8th. Line drive, Hellman. To first, Marte retired. And that is the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Cardinals 2. Back here at Busch Stadium, bottom of the 8th, digging in, Jordan Walker. Looking to get the tying run on base. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
2 strikes.
In the air, right side, Soto. Hauls it in, 1 away. Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Late swing, fouled off. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got him swinging. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They trail it 3-2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Matthew Liberatore.
For the Cardinals.
Well, 1-run game.
52.
Here's the 7th. Oh, now this is blasted.
Liberatore.
Way back there. On its way. Gone. His 4th home run of the season. It's 4-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now Luis Angel Acuna hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
The catcher, number 13,
Luis Torrens up now for the Mets. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. In the air, right field. Nootbaar on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Walker sizing this one up. He's got it, and that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 4-2. Back after this. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Now it's going to be Michael Hellman. Manager out of the...
Now pitching
taking over on the mound for the Mets, Dedniel Nunez.
72.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away.
The right fielder,
He's
number
2 outs
21.
away. Lars Nootbaar will hit next. Swing and a miss.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the 9th means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
Ground ball, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here, and you got yourself a little bit of breathing room, but you want to keep the same mindset. Let's go into the next place, and let's take that series again.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.